Please tell me, are you seeing the screen?
Yes, teacher. I see the
Yes,
screen.
Yes, are you seeing the screen? Okay. So as you know, today we have the final speaking exam, but before to start, I would like to give you some tips, right? These tips are not only for this exam. I think that these tips can be useful for any speaking exam that you will have to do in your career, in your professional life, right? So we're going to see. Right here we have 4 tips. First one says, whenever you reply yes or no to the interviewer's question, add more details to your answer. In each case, aim to explain at least one point. Okay, this is really important. It's not just to say yes or not, or in this case, I like it, I don't like it. I need to know more about it and a complete explanation. Okay, the second one, remember that you are not being tested on your general knowledge, but on ability to communicate effectively. Okay, it's not about the knowledge, but the way how you are expressing your ideas. Right? The third one, which is important, organize and link your ideas and sentences appropriately, talking clearly at normal speed and using a wide range of structures and vocabulary. Right? This is important that the time that I'm going to give you, uh, you use it to organize your ideas and don't forget maybe some details and some aspects that you would like to add. And the last one is don't use slang language, right? I don't know if you know what means slang, right? Slang is too formal, right? And it's not good to use that kind of language in the speaking exams because even when it shows that you know culture, right? To use those types of words, uh, it can be the interviewer don't understand those words or those expressions, right? So that is important to use a formal or common language, right? With obviously with a wide range of structures and vocabulary, right? These are the tips for this. Okay. Going to see we will have now. We will have video. Yes, and we have to start. Okay. Okay. Then, as you know, we have um, five five stages of this speaking exam. We're going to start with the first one. That is a general question, right? As you know, the topic for today is movies and TV shows. Okay? Remember that I'm not testing your knowledge, your knowledge in movies or TV shows. I'm testing the ability to communicate. Okay? Until here, is there a question?
No, teacher. I don't have any
No?
question.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So we can start. Okay. Well, I'm asking you the questions. Mm, I would like to start with um, Gisar. Can you hear me?
yes, teacher.
Yes. Okay. So the first question to start this exam is, what's your favorite movie of all time?
All time is comedy movie.
Okay. You don't have any specific title or any
Yes,
kind of.
in fact, yesterday I was telling Casey that there is a movie that Liz Pereira and and Ricardo Quevedo had. The name is El que se enamora pierde, and it's amazing. I really love the work that they they make, and I every time that I go to the cinema, I want to see this kind of movies that make me laugh and enjoy the moment and enjoy uh, the typical action that the Colombian people do. And when I can find comedy movies, I try to see cartoon or animation movies like Buscando a Dory, Ralph. This kind of movies are my favorite movies.
Is there another genres of movies that you like?
Sorry?
Is there another types of movie that you like besides
No,
comedy?
no, it is the most the most my favorite.
And I would like to know, is there a movie you could watch over and over again? Can you tell me
Uh,
why?
yes, I never uh, be 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 bored to see the movie called how do you say that? May I say that in Spanish?
Yes, it's okay. Yes, all of
Okay,
you can tell me the titles of the movie in Spanish. Yes.
okay, yeah, the title. Uh, but I don't bad remembering. But it's romantic movie, but I really like it. Eh, Postdata Te Amo.
Oh, right. Yes. Yes.
It's
I,
amazing.
yes. It's okay.
Yes.
Question. Do you prefer movies made in your country or foreign movies?
Eh, but because the the movies that the Colombian people made, talking about the the real situation, the context that I see every day. But there are some movies that are made in USA that are very interesting, uh, and have another kind of drama or drama.
Okay. And the last question of this general questions are: what type of characters do you like to watch in a movie?
Um, I really like the protagonist that always the main character that always have to survive to all the problems and find a solution. And for example, in comedy movies, is the person who who is most who has more good humor.
Okay. That was the question for
Okay,
you, Lizard.
thank you, teacher.
Okay, I'm going to continue with Jessica.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Okay. So, the first question: what's your favorite movie of all time, and why do you like it?
Okay, teacher. Um, mm, my favorite movie usually has is Sasan. The first time that I saw it was one Monego at the cinema in the Pasto City. Um, with a friend that invited me. Really, we had a great time. This movie is great. The movie is about an abandoned 14 years old boy that looked for to his parents. He didn't want to be in other family. In that, he made a powerful wizard where he transforms in a superhero, and his mission could be is to save the world. I had seen a lot of movies, but between all these has been the most beautiful for me because these movies has comedy, drama, romanticism, something that I highlight is to love to the family. Furthermore, I think that movies like this would be idea in order to spend time with the family. To have a great time, I consider that movie's idea for all ages. At the same time, had a good time. Um, mm, that's all, teacher.
Okay. Next question. One genres of movies that do you prefer? Like here we have examples.
Okay, teacher. About the movies, I prefer comedies um, because I don't like terror movies. Uh, mm, due to very nervous, I could not sleep then. That reason I don't see it. For that, I watch comedy, romantic, drama, also cartoon. I like it. In, in my home, I see the lot in the channel Disney Channel. I like it very much, teacher.
Okay. Next question. Is there a movie you could watch over and over again?
Could you repeat, please?
Is there a movie you could watch over and over again?
I don't understand now.
Is there a movie you could watch over and over again? Take your time.
Mm, okay.
Like
Uh,
maybe not getting off of.
about the movie, what I like, I consider I would like see it again um, because that movie I like it very much. It, how how I said that movie it has all comedy, drama, romanticism. Is ideal to share with the friends, with the family, in general, all people.
Okay. And tell me, do you prefer movies made in your country or foreign movies?
Movies or country?
Yes. Do you prefer prefer movies made in your country or foreign movies? From
Um,
Hollywood or Bollywood?
there is a noise, teacher, that I don't hear very well. Could you repeat, please?
Yes. Um, we have all the words. Okay. Do you prefer movies made in your country or foreign movies?
Okay, teacher. Mm, I consider I prefer movies at the movies because we can see it better. Uh, mm, I consider is very clear. Um, at the same time, um, I consider it is very comfortable. This is my opinion, teacher.
Okay. And last question of this moment. What kind of character do you like to watch in a movie?
Okay, teacher. The characters I consider the humor. I like it very much. Um, uh, the movies that are very sad. Um, on the one hand is I like it, but on the other hand, it's very sad for me, and I feel very sad too. For that, I consider the humor, the romanticism. Um, are the characteristics that what I like.
Okay, okay, thank you, Jessica.
Thank you,
We
teacher.
have one more question. Okay, let's continue with Liliana. Can you hear me? Liliana, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Yes.
you can hear me. Okay, I thought that maybe the general question for you. Okay. So, okay. What's your favorite movie of all time, and why do you like it?
Mm, my favorite movie is the romantic. Uh, I like it because it's very beautiful. It's it's a movie that eh, can generate the various emotions. Um, I like because I love the romanticism. Um, in these movies, we can learn uh, about films, um, live a teaching.
Okay. Is there another types or genres of movies that you like besides romantic movies?
Excuse me, teacher. Could you repeat me, please?
Yes. Is there another types or genres of movies that you like besides romantic movies, or you just like romantic movies?
Mm, no, teacher. I like others. I like others. Like action, um, like adventure, comedy, drama. I don't like horror. I don't like horror. Um, and likewise Jessica. um, because the horror is not my movies prefer.
Okay. The other question: is there a movie you could watch over and over again?
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes. Is there a movie you could watch over and over again?
I do understand, teacher.
For the volume, let me see. Now is better.
Yes.
Yes, it's better. You can hear me better. Okay. Okay. So I'm asking you again. Okay. The question is there a movie you could watch over and over again? A movie that you can get off, uh, you can get bored about it?
This I don't understand the question, teacher.
Question. Do you want me to write the question on the chat box? Yes. I'm going to write for you. Okay, now can you see the question again now?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So is there a movie you could watch over and over again or not? Or you just like
Yes,
to see a
teacher.
movie
Yes,
once?
yes. I I over the movies. I over the movies name Un paseo para recordar.
Okay.
Um, eh,
Please
um,
tell me about it.
um, from is in particular I like is the movies is Christian, very beautiful, that is called a world to remember. It is a couple that a fears are not friends in this moment. The boy is despot. The girl is Christian, and in high school, the bother her for shade to dress up. They may fun her, but the boy has a problem, an accident in a car, and sign he's a problem boy. They punish him with tutorial, in that he must participate in a play. Finally, he is helped by the girls. The affairs she feels sorry, but afterward she falls in love with her and ends up defending her. In the end, they get married, but she dies because she has leukemia. But as a result of that, he become a doctor and generates his life. The teaching is that God used others, the other person to transform our life. The movie I see every time. I cannot always make cry, but it's very exciting because I like or see again the movies is very beautiful for me because I over again.
Okay, so I guess that you like that movie makes you cry. Okay, now we have another question. Do you prefer movies made in Colombia or foreign movies?
Both teacher, both. The movies the movies Colombia are very comedy, are very interesting. Um, I I like because the movies launch me. The foreign movies most most that is because I like the detective or action. Um, uh, the movie for me is are the better.
Hmm?
Okay, teacher.
You can hear me?
Now yes,
Yes, you can hear me?
is here with interference.
Hmm? I go-
It's course,
Mm,
teacher.
see?
Mm-mm. Nothing. Nothing, teacher. Mm-mm. No.
no, teacher. I hear far. I hear with interference.
Yes, I agree with Liliana. To Liliana,
Now,
Better,
this is works. Continue right here. Better? Is better? Is worse?
better, teacher. It's better. Yes.
Is better? Okay.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Yes.
teacher.
So let's continue, Lilian. Okay, thank you. Let's continue, Liliana. The next
Okay, teacher.
continue. Okay. So where I
Okay.
was?
I
We were talking about what type of characters we like to watch in movies, right?
okay. The character is romantic. Is
The
sad.
character.
Um, it have a good. Excuse me,
Yes. The characters of the movie.
teacher.
The protagonist. Yes.
The move, yes,
Do you
the
hear me?
movie, the movie, it have a good plot. Um, it have a good atmospheres. The place is very beautiful. The place is a country. The place is a country. Um, the 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 people is very nice. They are for help others people.
Okay. Thank you, Liana. Those those were the questions for this moment. Thank you.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Okay. Let's continue with Lisa. Can you hear me? Luisa, can you hear me?
Hi, teacher. Yes.
Yes? Can you hear me well? Okay. So I'm going to start with the general question for you, okay?
Okay.
What's your favorite movie of all time and why do you like it?
Excuse me, teacher. I can hear
What's your favorite movie of
what
all
type
time
of
and
movie?
why do you like it?
What type of movie, teacher?
Or maybe without this? No? It's better now?
It's
It's better
better
now?
now,
No, it's
teacher.
worse. It's better? Okay. At least you can hear me, okay? So I was asking you, what's your favorite movie of all time?
I like all kind of movies, but my favorite ones are cartoon animation movies.
Why do you like it? Right here we have some examples, drama,
Uh,
comedy, or not.
I like cartoon animation because I think this type of movies are for type of viewers. They offer beautiful stories with life lessons and they're very entertaining. And I like this type of movies.
Yes. So
Now I do, teacher. I didn't hear you before.
no. Okay. And now can you hear me? No.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So the question mm, is there a movie you could watch over and over again?
Yes, there are a few movies. I will say that my most or the favorite I have is Rango. It's an animated movie of a Western history. It's very entertaining.
Okay, the next question that I would like to know is foreign movies. In Colombia or foreign movies?
Okay, I get here. I prefer. I respect the local movies. I think Colombia has made interesting movies, but I'm not a fan of watching Colombian films. I don't find them too interesting, so I prefer foreign movies as well.
Movie.
Can you repeat the question, teacher? I can't hear you well. I think it's
Yes,
my signal.
yes, maybe. Okay. What type of character or characters do you like to watch in a movie?
Characters, well, it depends on the history. I like when the character is brave and funny and maybe persistent on whatever they want to achieve on the movie. I like to see maybe characters that bring important lessons for us and that I can relate to them. Maybe common persons or common histories. I think they are good to see.
Thank you, Luisa.
Did you hear me well?
There is a noise, teacher, in your microphone. I don't hear you very well.
And now, is better now?
Yes, teacher, it's
Yes,
better.
is
No.
better.
Yes.
Okay, Jessica. Casey, could you hear me?
A little bit.
Oh, all the volume that I have. I'm going to try to speak louder.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see right here. We just have the same question for you. What's your favorite movie of all time, and why do you like it?
Well, my favorite movie is Liar Liar from Jim Carrey. I love that movie because it's very funny. I laugh a lot. I can see with my family, with my friends. Um, Jim Carrey is a great actor. I like all the movies that he made, and I really enjoyed that movie, Liar Liar. It's about the story is about a father who is not a good father, and the kid make a wish, asking for that he can lie for one day. So it presents a lot of a comedy because he can lie, and he usually lie all the time. He is a lawyer, so he's a little liar. So it's hard for him.
That sounds funny.
Yes,
That
it's
sounds
very
funny.
fun.
Yes. Okay, that's great. Um, is there another type or genre of movie that you like besides comedy?
Yes, I like horror. I like romantic. I like action. I really enjoy movies.
Genre.
I like drama too.
Okay, that's great. The other question is there a movie you could watch over and over again?
And yes, of course, I see Liar Liar all the time in Netflix. Every
Okay,
time I
that's
want.
fine. Okay, obviously because it sounds really fun.
Yes,
Okay,
it
so do you prefer movies made in Colombia or foreign movies?
is. I like for movies. I also see Colombian movies, but I prefer the foreign movies.
Okay.
I
And the last question of this moment, what type of character or characters do you like to watch in a movie?
Well, the characters that they has to be funny. I like it. The actors has to be great. That's why I like Jim Carrey. I think that is the best actor. I like the movies like what the actor is with Jennifer Aniston and Sandler. I like that kind of movies. They are very funny. They're very nice, and the movies has a lot of movies has a teaching. That's what I liked it too.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. That was the question for this moment. Thank you. I guess that you love laughing at movies. Thank you.
Yes.
Let me see. Do we have anything more? Okay, so I'm going to continue with the next part of the speaking exam. Okay, going to continue right here. And in this moment, I'm going. Yesterday, I showed you the type of questions that actually have four aspects to describe. Then I'm going to show you the question, and I will give you 2 minutes to think and organize your ideas. Okay.
Teacher.
The first, right here. Let me see. Right here, I have the clock. Just to be sure. The first question, because each question will be for each one of you. Okay. The first question will be to um, to uh, Jessica. The first question will be for you. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. This is the question for you. You have 2 minutes to think your answer, and then you will give me your answer in 4 minutes. Okay?
Okay,
As
teacher.
much. Okay. Here we
Okay.
have for a recent movie you watch in cinema. You should say what kind of movie it is, what it is about, what kind of people will enjoy it, and explain if you like it or not.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Yes, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, then please tell me.
Uh, what I mentioned previously, because um, it has been the only that watching at the cinema is Sasan. Um, I watched with a friend approximately 1 month ago in the past city. Um, mm, this movie is about an abandoned 14 years old boy that look for to his parents. Mm, um, he didn't want to be in other families. Mm, he gone to his owner family. He looking for his mom. Um, for that, after he made a Pagrafogisa where he acquired power is he transformed in a superhero. I think I suppose his mission goes to save the world. I consider um, it has been the most beautiful movie. Um, I like it very much because this movie has all, such as comedy, romanticism, drama, something important is the love to the family. For that, I consider um, mm, would be a ideal movie in order to spend time with the family, so to have a great time and to enjoy much. From my point of view, I consider that movie is ideal for all people, for all ages, where the people could like. So at the same time, had a great time. And um, I consider The movie mm, could be tight comedy. I consider drama too. There is drama. For that, I enjoy it very much. Uh, a reason what I like the movie is um, um, is the love that movie has to the families. I like it. Movie teacher.
Okay, okay, that was great. Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, now I'm going to show you the movie. I'm going to show the movie. I'm sorry, the movie. I'm going to show the question to Gisar. Okay? Sorry. This is your question. Are you seeing the screen? Gisar, are you seeing the screen? Gisar, could you hear me? Gisar, could you hear me? Well, while I'm here, Gisar, I'm going to continue with Luisa. Could you hear me? Luisa, could you hear me?
Luisa or Girsa, teacher?
Yes, teacher.
First, I was calling Gisar, and then I was calling you because I didn't
Teacher,
have
I'm really
response.
sorry.
Okay, okay.
Are you
So,
asking me?
uh, first, Gisar. Okay,
Okay, teacher, I'm right.
okay, okay. I'm going to show you your question. Okay, I'm
Okay,
going to give you 2 minutes to think, and then uh,
okay,
you respond in 4 minutes. Okay,
okay.
okay. Then this is your question. Say, describe your favorite TV show of all time. You should say what type of TV show it is, what is it about, what type of people will enjoy it, and explain why you like it.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Okay, you have 2 minutes.
It could be a series.
Yes, it could be a series. Yes, TV
Okay,
show implies a series or a reality. Yes.
okay, thank you, teacher.
Okay, Gisar, your time is up. So please tell me.
Okay, my favorite TV show or series is called Grimm. I will type this, and it's very different of my favorite kind or genre of movies because this is like a criminal or it is like a series where we have homicide detective, some cases, strangers with supernatural uh, characters, has monsters or something like that. Um, I will give you a summary about that, and I really like recommend it because it's it's very long, but it's very interesting to see this kind of movie. Oh, sorry, of series because it has a lot of part of for romantic, um, a little bit horror, but it is a horror that we can understand and say, okay, it doesn't happen in the real life. Um, and also have like a mystery drama. So when we begin to see the series, we are engaged to see the another chapters. In all the series, we have like 16 seasons, and each season have more or less 20 chapters, but it's very interesting. It is about a Portland detective that his name is Nick, and he is a green, who is the person that can see a supernatural people who different abilities, and I understand that all the crimes or a scene of crimes that he has seen before um, was caused by this kind of supernatural person or people. So he began to have this vision, and he believed that he's crazy. But in this moment, uh, her mom explained her about that, and before she died, she showed him like a big file of documents of their family that explain each kind of supernatural people and person, and how to kill them because it isn't like a human, just like a monster that use custom of humans. Is something strange. And at the final, Nick don't be with the person who begin the series. It means her girlfriend. He be with another character that I never think that it would be the couple of Nick. It's very amazing this movie, and I really recommend you that you see that.
Okay, thank you, Gisar. Actually, I like this TV series. I haven't seen all the seasons, but
Yes,
I
teacher.
will like it.
I
Yes,
finished the series.
yes, the series. No, I haven't seen all the seasons. I guess that I seen the first one, the the, the fourth, the five, and the sixth, I guess. I don't know if there's more seasons of Grimm, but I like it. It's really interesting, and it's interesting to mix crime with these
Yes.
monsters.
But
It's
teacher,
amazing.
you can look for it in Pelis Plus, and
Alice
then
Blue.
I can find all the seasons. Yes.
And how many seasons
Eh,
this series
I
has?
I don't be sure, but I believe that are 60 or 8, more or less,
Okay,
this number.
okay. It's a little longer, but it's great. All the
Oh,
cases are interesting.
yes, yes.
Yes, it's
So,
amazing. I like it. Yes. Okay, Lisa, thank you. Okay,
thank you.
okay. Now let's continue. Now, Luisa, after Lisa, could you hear me, Luisa? Mm, yeah. Luisa, could you hear me? Are you there? Lisa, can you
Tell
hear
me,
me?
teacher. Yes.
Yes? Okay. I'm going to show you the question. Right? I'm going to give you the same 2 minutes and then you respond me using 4 minutes. Okay?
10 minutes?
Yes, I'm going to give you first 2 minutes to think and organize your ideas to answer, and then you will have 4 minutes to answer. Okay?
Okay,
This
teacher.
is this is the question for you. Let me see right here. I have the clock right here. This is the question for you. Okay? It says describe a genre of movies that you don't like. You should say what time of genre is it, what characteristics this genre has, and when you realize that you don't like it, and explain what you don't like it. Okay, you have 2 minutes to think about.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, Lisa, your time is up.
Okay, teacher.
Okay,
Do you
thank
hear
you.
me well?
Yes, now I can hear you well. Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. Okay. The least movies I like of movie genres I like to see are the musical ones. this type of movies uh, are typically love stories or drama stories that are maybe intensified by the musical pieces they have. So there are on the story there are many songs, dances, people around, maybe giving a back up to the story with their interpretation. So it is kind of artistic, but I don't like to see these type of movies because I consider that the musical movies are kind of interrupting to the movie history because I don't know, like I don't like to watch a movie and to hear a song in the middle of the story. I think it's kind of I don't know. It makes me feel uncomfortable because I am used to watch more serious movies and more kind of suspense movies. So it happened to me when I went 2 years ago to the cinema. My friend recommended me to watch La La Land. It is a very recognized movie. I consider it has an Oscar nomination. I don't know if it won an Oscar. I'm not really sure. And I went to see that movie. And the story is quite good, but I didn't like to see that they start singing at the very start of the movie. So I realized that this movie genre is not for me. I don't like this type of interpretations in a musical way. However, I consider that this type of movies are better for the animated and comic films, and I don't find it that disturbing to see it in an animated film. I like it to see it, but I don't like to watch musical films or live action films that have that musical part. I consider that it's not interesting. Um, well, there are many good movies. I'm not saying that this type of movies are not good. It's just the way they represent the story that makes me feel kind of, I don't know how to put it. It makes me feel bored at some point of the story. So I prefer to watch maybe sci-fi movies or history movies, comedy. But however, there are many movies that mix this type of genre. We watch comedies that have a bit of a musical part. So, so I would say that maybe the musical part is not bad, but when it is a kind of I would say it dosified, it is not exaggerated the story. So that's the kind of movies I don't like.
Okay, thank you, Lisa.
Hate.
Perfect, thank you. Now I'm going to Liliana. Could you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Okay. Then I'm going to show you the question for you, and as your partners, you will have 2 minutes, okay, to think about it, and then you will have 4 minutes to give me your answer, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, like this. Okay. Right here, you have the question. It says, describe the worst movie you have seen. You should say what type of movie it is, what is it about, when you saw it, and explain why you didn't like it. Okay? You have 2 minutes to think. Okay, Liliana, your time is up. So please tell me about it.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, please go ahead.
Okay. Mm, um, this movie is one moment, teacher. Can you hear me, teacher?
Yes, I can hear you. Are you seeing the screen?
I don't hear very well. Okay. Okay, teacher.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, teacher. The worst movies I have seen is the Juegos del Hambre. Um, this movie is very horrible for me. I is a type of movie um, um, of massacre, Kyle, Blom. In this movie, there are many 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 bloody. What I saw the movies in do 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Um, I don't like because it's very bloody. For me, the horror movies is not very bad. The true movie um, is what's I um, dreadful. It's with dreadful, terrible. Is disagree for me. I don't know the 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 type of movie um, is very no, it's very horrible. I don't know remember much about movie because in the cinema I open my eyes and finally I can, excuse me, I can enjoy the movies. I have go out to the cinema in the middle of movies. I don't finish watch the movies.
Okay, Liliana, thank you. Okay, okay, and finally we have Casey. Could you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, okay. Then I'm going to show you the question, and I'm going to give you 2 minutes to think about it, and then 4 minutes to give me your answer, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
That one describe the worst movie.
No, this is your question. Your question.
Okay.
Describe the movie with the best soundtrack. You say what type of movie it is, what is it about, what type of songs it includes, and explain why you like its soundtrack. Okay? You have
Okay.
2 minutes.
Mhm.
Okay, Casey, your time is up. So please tell me about it.
Okay. What type of movie it is? It is the movie the Fast and Furious 7. And I like that movie because it had a great meaning because uh, they make a tribute to Paul Walker. He died filmed that movie, so I like the song and had a great meaning. The it's about the song is about Paul is written. It was written by for Paul Walker who died. And he talked about the love that he wrote with his friends. And mm, okay. The song is romantic, but he had a little reggae. Mm, they had other songs like rock. I don't know, more happy. But this is the song which one the movie is recognized. Mm, I really like the song. I like the song because it's very emotional. Uh, when I hear it, I remember the actor, and I remember all the movies we see. We see the actor since he films Fast and Furious, the first one, and he have a great history. The song talk about the family, the friends, the road, and the friendship. Mm, what else? I don't know what else. Yeah,
Okay,
that's it.
okay, thank you, Casey. I haven't seen that movie, but I'm curious about it. Thank your recommendation. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Now I don't know if we finish. Yes, we finish this part. Yes, we finish this part. Let me see. Yes, I have you talk. So we're going to continue with the next part of this speaking exam. Okay. Right here, I'm going to show you also for a free picture for each one of you. I will give you a minute to see carefully the pictures and answer the questions, two questions that you will see on top of the screen. Okay, we're going to start with Luisa. Did you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Okay. Right here, I have the picture for you. Remember, all of you, you don't have to talk about all the three pictures. You should choose two pictures to talk about. Okay. And answering the question that you can see right here. What might each TV series be about? And what might the characters be like? Okay. I'm going to give you a minute to see carefully the pictures. Okay. Okay, Lisa, your time is up. Please tell me about it.
I have to tell about each picture, teacher.
No, you have to choose two pictures to talk about.
Okay. By judging the scenery, I can say that this TV series may be about maybe criminals or I don't know, maybe a police kind of series, a police team series. Um, that are in a tough situation, like they might seem to be kidnapped. So I can't tell if they are good or bad, but the characters seem to be in trouble. They seem that they are not in control of the situation. But um, I would say they don't look that good. I would say they are behaving maybe they are in a situation that went out of control. So I can't tell if they are good or bad, but it seems that they are in a tough place. On the second picture, it seems to be a history TV series, um, maybe of medieval period. There are some knives. So the characters seem to be brave and maybe loyal to their kingdom. Maybe they are going to war or something. I don't know, but this is the kind of history this TV series have. So they seem to be tough men, brave men. And that's it, teacher.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. Now let's continue with Casey. You hear me? I'm going to show you the the pictures.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so it's the same rules to you. Right here, you have to choose two pictures to talk about, and you can describe and also remember to answer these questions. What do these things annoy people at cinemas, and what can be done about them? Okay, I will give you a minute to see carefully the the pictures. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, Casey, your time is up. So please tell me um, which pictures you choose.
Okay. Why do these things annoy people at cinemas? Well, first we going to the cinema to see that movie quietly, and everybody had to be quiet. But always happen that the young people, is very annoying, because they like to take pictures. People who start talking on the cell phone is very annoying. I don't like the people that take pictures. I don't know why do that, because it's very dark. But that is annoying for the other people. Um, about the popcorns, well, I think that everybody had to be eat that popcorn, and we had to deal with that. I don't know why the people fall asleep. Um, I never see that, but it happens. And that's too annoying, because it seems that the movie is really boring. And what can be done about them? well, if the people are make a lot of noise, we can say it in a good way that shut up, but in a good way. Mm, and the popcorns, well, we can do nothing about it. Everybody eat like they want. And the people who fall asleep, well, I don't know. We had to let him because they pay for sleep in the cinema. I don't know. We
Okay,
can do about it anything about the people who sleep.
okay, Casey. Okay, I agree with you. Why taking picture in a dark place like that?
Yes,
Yes, it's just
it's
yes,
annoying.
yes. It makes no sense. It's like it's
Hey,
dark. Why are you taking pictures?
right.
Yes, I agree with you. Thank you, Casey.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Now, Jessica, could you hear me?
Yes, teacher, I hear you very well.
Okay. I'm going to see. I'm going to show you the pictures, and remember to talk about two of them, and answer the question that you will see on top on your screen. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
I'm going to give you a minute to see. This is the pictures, and you will have a minute to see it carefully and then your answer. The question says, what type of movies can this be? What do people like about these movies? Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, so you have a minute to, to think about. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Jessica, your time is up. So please tell me about.
I choose the first picture and the third picture.
Okay.
Okay. Um, in the first picture, I can see there is a couple young people. For me, could be a romantic movie because they look they look like fall in love. Could be. Also, they seem very happy. Um, I can see it in that picture. The people um, that what they are they had a great time, could be. Um, in contrast, in the third picture is the opposite. For me, could be action movie because the I can see arms, arms. I consider that movie could could like old people, young, old people, also to very young, because from my point of view, um, the people like the same exciting. Mm, um, no more teacher.
Okay, okay, thank you, Jessica.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, now, Giselle, could you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Yes.
okay. So I'm going to show you the picture, the same rules with the other partners. Choose two pictures and talk about them. Remember to answer the question that we are seeing right here. What type of people might enjoy these movies? What aspect do you think people find interesting about them? I will give you a minute to see carefully the pictures, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Giselle, your time is up. So please tell me about it. Which picture
Okay.
did
I
you
choose
choose?
number two and last one picture.
Okay.
Okay. About the first question, what type of people might enjoy this movie? For the second one, I think that everyone because I really like the cartoon movies or this kind of movies because uh, Disney or Pixar is trying to make and produce movies for all the population, but just in animated characters, and they can find interesting in this picture that is called Coco. That is a complete explanation about the Mexican culture, what is the main aspect of this culture for the day death or death day, algo así, the celebration, and it's like a movie that always uh, remember us the our family that don't be with us, that is already dead. So it's it's a lovely movie for me, and I believe for the others, but the population that more attended to this picture are the kids. Okay, and the last one, I don't be sure if Chaplin was a comedy genre, but I heard that it was very famous, and maybe uh, the people who enjoy this movie is like other people and yes, other people to 20 to 20 and until I don't know 80 years. And maybe the aspect interesting that these kind of people find in this movie is that um, it's like a movie without songs, just with picture actions and no more.
Okay, thank you, Giselle.
Okay, teacher.
Now, Liliana, could you hear me? Liliana, could you hear me? Are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Okay, so the same for you. I'm going to show you three pictures. You should choose two of them to talk about it, and please answer the questions that will you see on the top of the slide. Okay, I'm going to
Okay,
show you.
teacher.
These are the pictures for you, and you will have a minute to see carefully the pictures. Okay.
Okay, teacher. No, María me está pasando.
Okay, Liliana, your time is up. So please remember to answer the questions. Okay.
Okay, teacher. The fear one question. What skill? What skill? I don't see.
The first picture, you have chosen the first picture.
Skill. The microphone. I don't see. Okay. What skill my people need to the different use in the media? Okay. The first picture. Um, um, the director need know about lie direct the person need have has passion need he needs have knowledge about them. Um, most study production and direction and in the adequate school to um, have experience in 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 the Israel just but
others programs less complicated. And the second one picture, I need the actor needs prepare no to study, but it's more the attitude. It's more um, um, I most like you the the job. He study the teacher or the actuation in academic. The third picture, um, um, the person needs have knowledge about sports, different sports. Um, he knows have good aptitude. Um, he needs agree agradable or nice, excuse me, nice because he must talk at public. um, the second one question which just will be the most um, challenge. I believe the director, uh, although the actor too, and because both need have very responsible, very aptitude in front others person, to make or to do very good your job for in front of other people.
Okay, thank you, Diana. That's great. Thank you.
Okay,
So that was in that stage. Now we just have one last stage left. It's actually a question. Let's say, here, here, this is the question. Which one? Two of them. This question is for JC. This question is for you. Are you seeing the screen?
teacher, I got out.
Yes, teach.
Yes. Yes, you are seeing the screen. Okay. So the question is, what kind of film would you recommend to a sad person? A love story, an action film, a western, a thriller, or a science fiction film? Okay.
For a
Please give me
second,
your reasons, right? Your reasons. And if you can give me a title, it will be great. Right now, it's okay.
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 What kind of film? Well, if a sad person, I recommend an action film
Film. Okay.
because
Mhm.
I don't see comedy. An action film because, well, uh, for example, like a movie Fast and Furious, we have action and we have a little comedy. Uh, you can forget about this, about the about a sad life. You can forget about things. Um, mm, you can enjoy the movie and forgot bad things that happen. Mm, it's a good way to interact with other people. Mm, because the action is a good way to have a good time.
Okay, thank you, Casey. Great. This is the same question for um, Liliana. Are you seeing the screen?
Yes, teacher.
Yes? Okay. It's the same question for you. What type of film would you recommend to a sad person? A love story, an action film, a western, a thriller, or a science fiction film? And please give me your reasons.
Okay, teacher. I will recommend a love story because is a movie that very uh, bring very emotion. I will recommend it in special de un paseo para recordar. Postdata te amo. Are movies that leave the um, the teaching, they leave the teaching. Um, very how many emotions, how much, excuse me, how much emotions. Um, um, I believe the love stories is a form of relaxing in this moment because is very quiet in the moment. I recommend it to watch it with other person, with your husband or with your boyfriend, or um, if with who that who that like the love history too.
Great. Thank you, Liliana. Now we have another question, and I'm going to ask this one. This one is for Luisa. Are you seeing the screen?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, okay. This is the question. What type of film would you recommend to a busy worker? Right? This means that is dealing with stress, right? A love story, an action film, a western, a thriller, or a science fiction film. Please give me your reasons.
Mm,
If you can give me a title, it would be great, but if not, it's okay.
okay, teacher. For a busy worker, I will recommend to see a love story, a love movie, because this type of films brings us a relaxful experience. Sometimes it can be stressful, but not so stressful as an action film or maybe a thriller. A western will be good as well, but I consider a love story fits better. One of the love movies I like is Dear John. I think it's a beautiful story. and we can enjoy it with the family at any time of the day. So I will recommend it to a busy worker.
Okay, that's great. Thank you, Lisa. Now is the same question for Jessica. Are you seeing the screen?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, it's the same question for you. What type of film would you recommend to a busy worker? A love story, an action film, a western, a thriller, or a science fiction film?
Okay, teacher.
Please give me your
Um,
okay.
Sorry?
Please give me your reasons, right, of your chosen genre. Okay.
Now, yes. Okay. Um, to a busy worker, I would recommend a trailer, because um, could make him or her feel good during a moment. Um, Due to that could generate another emotion. Living aside could be the stress, could be. Um, since when we haven't time, the stress is something that we cannot avoid. In addition, I consider could be a way to relaxing, because I consider that's a good way to to get a good ride, mm, and after that continue to the girls, to the house girls. Is a good way to relaxing, teacher. This it is my opinion.
Okay, thank you. Okay, it was a very different opinion from Lisa. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Now, now we have the last question is for Gisar. Are you seeing the screen? This is the question for you.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, okay, this is the question for you. It says, what type of field would you recommend to a language students? Right? This means that these students wants to improve the language, seeing a movie. So we have a love story, an action film, a western, a thriller, or a science fiction film. What do
Uh, I will recommend a love story because I, in this kind of movie, I could see the the quotidian language that we use, and it is, and also is a good opportunity to spend 1 hour to learn idioms and to maybe be be in contact with the culture of the country. For example, I see if we see the one film of Hollywood, um, for example, Potata Te Amo, that's the example. We could see in that picture, in that movie, sorry, the usual language and the typical scenes, the typical life of United States, uh, and some typical customs that they have. And I prefer that these students see the film with subtitles in English or in the language that he or she want to learn, because it's more easy begin to associate the pronunciation and uh, the right words, and for me it's a good option for a language student.
Okay, thank you. That's great. Thank you, Lisa. And then that was the end of this speaking exam. All of you did great. Okay. I don't know if you have a question about it, but
For me, no, teacher.
No, teacher.
okay. But as today is our last section, I wanted to thank all of you for the time that you spent with me and your partners. I really hope the lesson have been useful and interesting to all of you. Also, a good chance to practice your language, improve the speaking skill, and also have a good moment, right? Because I really enjoy all the moments that I have with you. But before to finish the lesson, the past lesson, the past classes, I gave you feedback, but now I would like to receive your feedback, right? So I would like to know how was your experience with the lessons, with the classes, what aspects did you like or what aspects didn't you like, right? I would like to know how was your experience and how these lessons um, influence your your practice of language. Okay, this is a part of the exam. This is not part of the exam. It's just a personal question.
Teacher, I would like to say that I really like your presentation about the topics because it shows us easy way to understand the grammar, to understand also uh, the ways to to say the things, your examples, the games, the tongue twister that you used for this class. It was very useful because um, it's very difficult to learn English because it's different the way how to pronounce every single word. So you find a good strategy, and for me, these classes were very interesting. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
thank you, Giselle. Thank you so much for your feedback. I would like to hear all of you, your experience, your ideas, your opinions. Because since the beginning, I try to propose interesting and fun activities to all of you because I know that you are busy people, you have a lot of homeworks, and I wanted you to have a good moment with these classes, learning but also have fun, right? I would like to know what do you think, Jessica? I would like to know your opinion.
Okay, teacher. My opinion, these encounters, for me, it has been very interesting. I like it very much. Um, no sé cómo decirlo, los extrañaré.
Yes, yes, I miss you as well.
uh, Thanks, teacher, for give us the opportunity to practice, for your feedback. Sincerely, I have learned a lot. Thank you, teacher, for your dedication, for your time, for all, for your suggestions, for your recommendation, to be attentive to our learning. Thank you so much, teacher.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much to you as well that you have a perfect uh, attendance to the class. That's perfect. I would like to know your opinion, Liliana.
Teacher, very possible to teach. And for me, it has been understandable because I said my English level is very basic, and the lesson were very important, not boring. Thank you for your recommendation, for your passion, and for your explanation with the space each topic. Um, Thank you for your time in all moments.
Thank you. You're very welcome. And Liliana, especially, I want to motivate you to keep practicing your language. You say that you have basic knowledge of the language, but every single lesson you responded every question that I have for you. So I really don't consider that you have basic level. You can express your ideas, um, and sometimes, yes, the compensation is a little difficult, but all of that is it can improve with practice. So please don't give up. Keep practicing. Okay, Liliana?
Okay, teacher, thank you. Thank you a lot, and God bless you, and wish it's for you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Casey, I would like to hear you. Your final thoughts.
Well, teacher, thank you so much for your lessons. It was very interesting. I learned a lot. It was very didactic. I like that because we don't get bored. Um, I learned a lot in this intermediate English one, and it's very nice to meet you all. That I learned a lot of everybody, of everyone, and yes, Jessica say, have been a great group.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Casey. It has been actually a great group. I have learned a lot from you. It's really sad that we don't have Ovidio with us right now because he was really, really amazing as well. We have fun with him. And I just have a final recommendation. It's a personal recommendation. Um, to listen to radio because in my case it was one of the most meaningful activities that I did. Also, until now I'm still listening to radio in English, and it's amazing. um, it helps a lot with the vocabulary, with the pronunciation, with the structures, with spontaneous, well, not production, but listening skill. And also, I want to encourage you to keep practicing your speaking skill. If you don't have a person to practice, a good idea. For example, in my case, I really don't have a person to practice the language every day. But a good technique is to record yourself, as in the lesson that we had, to take a topic. It can be a movie, it can be a music, a song, a music, a news. It can be any topic that you like and that you can have an opinion, and say, okay, I'm going to talk about this topic 3 minutes, for example, 3 minutes or 2 minutes, and record yourself, right? And after maybe a month, you can listen to that record and say, okay, right here I have a mistake, right here I said the wrong word or something like that. Is really helpful if you don't have a person to practice. Okay, and also try to practice every day, even 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Uh, it can be perfect. Just read. It doesn't matter. You don't have to read a book or something like that. You can read an article. You can read um, short news and be in the social media. I follow some native speaking on social media for that every day. I'm reading in English that aspect. And well, that's my final recommendation about this exam. In a few hours I will give the grade, and I guess that in the next days you will see the grade, but all of you did great. Okay, thank you so much again for your time, for your good attitude, and every time you show me interest and enthusiasm in the classes, and I really appreciate that because, as you know, I'm a newly teacher, and I did my best, and I know that also you did your best. Thank you so much, all of you.
Okay, teacher. Thank you for you too.
So, and also, if you in your academic or professional life or any time you need any help or anything, you can write me anytime. Okay? You can write me, you know my Skype, you know my email. I will be attentive to anything that you can need. Okay?
Okay, teacher, thank you so much.
You can find a friend in me. Okay?
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay? So
Teacher, it's the score. Um,
yes.
do you put in the scale or in the course intermediate one?
In the course, yes, in the course, because I have a chart. I have to put all in that place the notes, and your tutor in that course will put the grade. You will
Okay, teacher. Thank you. Bye. Bye, partners. God
okay.
bless you.
Thanks,
Bye
Peach.
bye.
Thank you, teacher. Bye bye. See you
Thanks
next
all of
opportunity. Bye bye.
you. Okay, thank
Have a
you.
nice afternoon for everyone.
Yes. Have a
Thanks.
nice
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
bye and best wishes for all of you.